So real quick at a red light that just turned green. So actually I'll be right back. Now that I'm home and the flash is on. So again, let me restart this video. I keep my flash off most of the time. So I don't know why my flash was on. I will start those again for the third or fourth time. I don't know. Okay, so I just went to TJ Maxx. I needed to grab some soap of all things. Do you want me to show you? I'm going to show you. These are the best. If you use, I gotta make sure it's not upside down. If you use bar soap, oh my gosh, like even just telling you about it, it smells so good. And I get them at TJ Maxx because you could get them other places and pay a lot more. This is like $3.99. It's a thick, hefty bar of soap. And this one is lemon. It's Sapone Vegetale, something like that. I think it's Italian. You want triple milled French or Italian soap, but it doesn't even matter if it's triple milled. That just lasts longer. Otherwise, you will lather it all up and it will all wash down the drain. But anyways, amazing soap, smells good. But that's not what I was going to tell you. I realized I never gave you guys an update on food poisoning. And so I realized that some of you might wonder what happened to me and if I died or something, because until I make another video, you would have no way of knowing. And I just don't want you all out there, just, you know, all of you, all three of you, or however many watch my videos. I don't want you worrying about me like that. So I came back to give you an update and prove to you this is me in person. I'm alive and well. So I didn't actually die of food poisoning or anything like that, thankfully. I really shouldn't take that. I should be more serious about that. I'm really grateful that I'm okay. I actually got a very mild bout of it. I really wasn't sick for more than a few hours. I took 6 charcoals. The reason I took 6 is because that is the maximum amount you're allowed to have in a day. It says on the bottle, don't take more than 6 in a 24-hour period. And I don't pay a lot of attention to those things with natural stuff, maybe with like Tylenol and stuff, but like it's charcoal, guys. But there's probably a reason for that. Probably wouldn't be the greatest thing for your stomach and your digestive system if you took too much. So I took 6 all at once. I hate when I do that. I let go of the button. So actually I should just... Oh, okay, there we go. So my phone is reversed right now. So I kept trying to drag the button up, which locks it into record, but it's reversed. So I have to do it down. Anyways, I really need to find my screen cover or just order more so that I can do these facing myself so I can actually see myself. But at least in the car, I can kind of see myself in the rear view mirror, which helps a little bit. So I at least have a reference and know that I'm not like cutting off half my face or something like that. Okay, so I wanted to give you an update on the food poisoning. So I took 6 charcoal tablets, which is the max you can have, in a 24-hour period, which meant I couldn't have any more in the morning when I woke up and thought about it, but I was okay. And I went home and went to bed, and I slept almost 12 hours, and I needed it, trust me, not just from the food poisoning, but I have been exhausted, and I think I've been so underslept. I think my body's so deprived of sleep that it doesn't really know what to do with itself. So when I get a block of time, whenever that is, especially if I'm like the least bit sick or not feeling good, it just like sucks it out of me and I sleep forever. So I slept almost 12 hours, and I woke up from the most vivid dream. It was insane. Like in the dream, I was like doing stuff, and it was like I was doing it in real life, like hiding from cops. It was like one of those like wild dreams, and like there was a baby. It was like not my baby, but I was like, I woke up almost crying, missing the baby. The baby was so real. I missed her. I wanted to hold her again. I woke up and was like, dang it, it was a dream. Anybody that knows me really well knows how much I love babies. So that really stinks, like dreaming about a baby that was not real. So luckily there are babies around. I have a new niece. I can go hold her, but she lives far away, an hour and a half away, and that's too far. So anyway, woke up from a wild dream and then went about the rest of my day. And what did I do? And I woke up, I had somewhere I had to be. I don't even remember. I wanted to get driving Uber right away. Then it was parent-teacher conferences. And so then I hurried and signed up for those. And my kids are doing awesome. And I think I told you about that. No. That didn't happen twice. That was the day that I got food poisoning, was it not? Didn't I already tell you guys that we had parent-teacher conferences? What did I do the next day? Something strange is going on. I don't know. I just know that I woke up feeling a lot better. So that's the point. So I just went into TJ Maxx like this, singing I look like a homeless person. Like I was actually singing that because I went in to use the restroom and I was singing I look like a homeless person, but I'm not. But then I looked down, and I don't know if you can see this. Oh, no, because it makes a, oh, there we go, some of it. Makes a shadow. But anyways, I have these lovely, gosh dang it, there we go. Okay, you see that? Oh, okay. I had a delicious Cafe Rio salad tonight. I don't know why. I ate 1 beef stick on my way out the door and then never ate again because I was driving Uber, and I was like, oh, after this I'll go get something to eat. I was like, what do I want? I don't want anything. I'll keep driving. I did that all day till like 6 p.m. and finally I was like, I'm gonna get a headache and not feel good if I don't eat now. And I'm listening to this whole book on intuitive eating, and when you're hungry you're supposed to eat, and I know that, so I'm trying really hard to work on that. Long story short, it was a delicious salad, and it was so delicious I decided to add it to my delicious outfit, my homeless person outfit. So I am now wearing the rest of my Cafe Rio salad because I have no self-respect and I eat in the car and spill on myself just like a 3-year-old. So 3-year-olds and I just in the same boat. We get along great. So anyway, that is my update. I do not have food poisoning. I did not die from it or get seriously ill. And I'm so thankful because I don't mean to make light of it. I know you can get very, very ill from food poisoning. And I'm so thankful I didn't get that ill. But I also learned my lesson. So don't eat undercooked meat, especially if it's pork. So what I did is I came home. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I took a nutrition class at BYU, okay? Years and years and eons ago, many, many moons ago, and galaxy far away, all the things, right? Long time ago, before you were even born, I went to college and I got a degree at BYU in anthropology. And one of the classes I took for my generals was nutrition, and I learned a lot and forgot most of it. So, but I remember this story, and we learned about, I believe it was E. coli, or it could have been salmonella. We were learning about foodborne illnesses and food poisoning, and talking about like the importance of like food safety and prep and blah, blah, blah. And then how even with the best of things, like sometimes it still happens. So there was a story about a girl in our textbook, probably not a true story, and she went to a restaurant and she ate a burrito and it was so delicious, but it was too big, so she could only eat half of it. And she went home that night. She started feeling really sick, like that night or the next day, and was like throwing up and had diarrhea and had all these symptoms and had food poisoning, right? Didn't connect it to the burrito, and then finally got over her food poisoning, was feeling better, was like, oh, I still have the rest of that burrito, and went back to eat the second half. Obviously, you can guess the end of that story. So they were saying, like, you need to be careful, and if you get food poisoning from something, like, throw the rest of it away. Obviously, she didn't realize she got it from the burrito. I almost did the same thing. So I came home yesterday, or 2 days ago, after telling you guys, 2 nights ago, after telling you guys I had food poisoning. I ate an entire bag of Cheetos. I don't eat Cheetos. It's the Simply Cheetos because they don't have MSG and they're like the crunchy ones that are really, really hard to find. They're white cheddar. I don't like the puffy ones. I like the crunchy ones. I get so excited when I find them that I just almost always buy them and eat them because it's kind of like a rarity. So I bought them. Plus they're only like $3.99 a bag and that's cheap. Anyways, I ate the whole thing on one. Like I told myself I wasn't going to. I was like, I'm just going to have a few because they're so delicious. Okay, I'm only going to eat half the bag. Well, I've already eaten 3/4, so I might as well just finish the bag. So that's what I did. Best thing to do when you have food poisoning, I'm sure, especially when you're lactose intolerant and has cheese in it. But anyways, I ate the Cheetos, came home, slept for 12 hours, blah, blah, blah. And then I woke up the next morning and was like, I ate Cheetos last night. I haven't really had anything healthy. Oh, there's these 2 more sausages in the fridge. I could cook those. And I almost did. Because I really think that the problem is that I didn't cook them long enough. I don't think there was anything wrong with the sausage. Like inherently, I think it was just raw. But just in case I was wrong, just in case I thawed it in the fridge for too many days and wasn't keeping track, which is true, and just in case it had something nasty in it like salmonella, I decided to play it safe and I threw those 2 beautiful sausage patties, which I lamented, into the trash. But I also at the same time felt really good and really proud of myself. So I think that we should all do more to prevent foodborne illnesses and food poisoning and salmonella and E. coli and all the things in this world because they're miserable. And there are people in this world that don't have any way of avoiding them and it happens and that's horrible. So if we can prevent them, we should just do that. So anyway, thankfully we learned about charcoal, I think from the Africans who have a lot of, parasites and things like that. And they just eat charcoal from the fire. They put it in their water and then they drink it with their meals and it helps. And that's why, because you need that to like bind all the bad stuff and like take it out of your body. So whew, anyway, long story short, my arms are going to fall off because my arm is on a tripod and I keep using it as one. So I need to fix my screen cover, buy a tripod, make more videos, get more sleep, and actually feed myself regular, satisfying meals, which is what I'm really, really working on. And you guys can help me because I'm going to try to be better at that. But that's my update. Got to talk to my kids tonight for a half hour. It was wonderful. I love it. Thursday night's our phone call. I got to talk to each of them for 10 minutes. They told me all about their Halloween costumes and I'm so excited. Get to go see my 2 youngest in their Halloween parade tomorrow. But I am very, very, very excited. I wish you all a happy Halloween. I want to hear what you're going to be in the comments and what your plans are, what you're going to do for Halloween. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good night.